I work the night shift in the hospital morgue. I think one of the bodies keeps coming back. I've been the overnight morgue technician at St. Erasmus Hospital for 4 years. My job's simple: receive the bodies, log the time of death, store them in the cold chambers, and wait for either autopsy or pickup by the funeral homes. It's quiet, cold, lonely. I used to like it. Until last month. That's when drawer 17 started opening on its own. It was around 3:30 a.m. I was doing paperwork when I heard the familiar clank of a metal tray sliding. I figured it was a temperature pressure issue. It happens sometimes. But when I walked over to check, drawer 17 was open. Not all the way, just enough for the tray to slide out maybe 6 inches. Inside was a middle-aged woman. Pale, long black hair, tag still on her toe. Maria Reyes, 2:14 a.m., DOA, respiratory arrest. I gently pushed the tray back in. Locked it. Not a big deal. But that same drawer opened again. And again. 3 times that night. Always just enough for her feet to peek out. I told the day staff. They joked about it. Said I needed more sleep. So I pulled the security footage. At 3:31 a.m., the drawer slid open by itself. No vibration, no pressure change. Just gliding out like someone pulled it from the inside. And worse, Maria's head shifted on the footage. Like she turned to look at the camera. A week later, we had a teenage boy come in. Died in a car wreck. Massive trauma, but we were over capacity, so I had to place him in drawer 17. As soon as I shut it, the lights flickered. I was fine and thought that it was just because of the old wiring. At 3:31 a.m. exactly, the drawer opened again. This time it was all the way out. And the boy, he was face down, arms crossed over his chest like he was trying to hold something in. I didn't place him like that. I never place anyone like that. After that incident, I tried asking anyone. Old techs, former nurses, even the janitors. One guy, Don, who worked there in the 90s, refused to talk at first. Then over coffee, he whispered, "There used to be a body in that drawer that wouldn't stay dead." He said it like a joke. But his hands trembled. He told me about room 6C, a psych patient who died on the operating table in 1996. Woman in her 40s. Violent. Bit a nurse's ear off before she coded. Died of asphyxiation. Autopsy showed nothing was blocking her airway. She just stopped breathing mid-scream. Guess where they stored her? Drawer 17. And then it was night again. I heard knocking. From inside the drawer. It wasn't subtle, it wasn't soft. It was like fists pounding on metal. I stood there frozen. Then the knocking stopped. Silence. Until the morgue phone rang. The display just read 17. I picked it up. All I heard was breathing. And then, my voice whispered, "It's your turn." I hung up as fast as possible and ran out. But I had no choice but to go back and finish the shift. Since this is the only job that pays my bills. It's 3:29 a.m. I locked every drawer, triple-checked every toe tag. But drawer 17 is vibrating, something inside is scratching. I can hear it even through the steel. I backed away, but the lights just went out. And I swear, I'm not alone in this room anymore. There's a reflection in the mortuary window, but it's not me. It's her. Hair wet, mouth open wide like she's still mid-scream. Eyes locked on mine. And she's on my side of the glass. If I survive this night, I'm burning drawer 17 shut. But if I don't let them put you in here. Don't let them put me in here.